Hi, let us do this problem which is solving by factoring of the given equation x squared equals 2x plus 15. To solve this equation using factoring, we should first bring all the terms to one side and keep only 0 on the other side. In order to do that, we subtract 2x as well as 15 from both sides. So let us do that. Subtract 2x from both sides, which gives x squared minus 2x equals 15, and subtract 15 from both sides, and we will have x squared minus 2x minus 15 is equal to 0. Now we factor the left-hand side. Note that the coefficient of x squared is 1. Remember the process to factor 1x squared plus bx plus c. So if we had 1x squared plus bx plus c equals 0, in order to factor 1x squared plus bx plus c, we must find two integers that multiply and give c and add to give b. If these two integers are, say, n1 and n2, then we can write the factored form of the given expression 1x squared plus bx plus c as x plus n1 times x plus n2. So we will apply this process to the equation x squared minus 2x minus 15 equals 0. So let us factor x squared minus 2x minus 15. So to do that, find two integers that will multiply to give c, which is negative 15. Let's get all those pairs of factors of negative 15 first. And let's write them here. They're going to be 1, negative 15. 1 and negative 15 multiply to give negative 15, or negative 1 and 15. The other pairs are 2 cannot divide negative 15. The next one is 3. So 3 comma negative 5, they multiply to give negative 15, and the other set of pairs would be negative 3 and 5. And I think we exhausted all of them there. Now we have to pick the pair that will add up to give b, and in this case negative 2. So pick the pair that will add up to give negative 2, and that would be 3 and negative 5. Therefore, x squared minus 2x minus 15 can be written in the factored form as x plus 3 times x minus 5. And completing that equation, this will be equal to 0. Okay, so we got that. Now let us recall that product of two factors is 0 only if one of them is 0. In other words, we cannot multiply two non-zero factors and get 0. Therefore, if factor x plus 3 and factor x minus 5 multiply and give you 0, that means either the factor x plus 3 is 0 or the factor x minus 5 has to be 0. So using that property, we write x plus 3 is either 0 or x minus 5 is 0. Now from these two equations, we can solve for x. So let us isolate x from the first one by subtracting 3 both sides. And that will give x is equal to negative 3. And same way, add 5 both sides of the other equation, and that would give x as positive 5. So the solutions of the first equation that we had, x squared equals 2x plus 15, which in other words is x squared minus 2x minus 15 equal to 0, or negative 3 and 5. We can write them in the solution set put the solutions inside the solution brackets, the flowery brackets. We strongly recommend that the solutions be checked by plugging in the original equation. So we have the original equation x squared equals 2x plus 15. We're going to check the validity of x equal to negative 3 by plugging negative 3 for x in this original equation. And so we will have negative 3 for x. Since x is being squared, we square negative 3 equals 2 times x. Instead of x, we put negative 3. Because it is times, we wrap it up. Plus 15. And if we simplify that further, we will have squaring negative 3 is negative 3 times negative 3, so we get positive 9, equals 2 times negative 3, which is negative 6, plus 15, and that would be 9 equals 9. This is a true statement. And so, negative 3 is a valid solution for the given equation. Similarly, we check the validity of 5 as a solution by plugging 5 in the original equation. Squaring x means squaring 5. 2 times x will be 2 times 5 plus 15. Squaring 5 is 5 times 5, and that gives you 25 equals 2 times 5, which is 10, plus 15, and we see 25 is equal to 25 on the other side as well. This is again a true statement. And therefore, negative 3 and 5 are valid solutions for the given equation. I hope that helps. Thank you.